Again, we are live here at Texas Motor Speedway. You're officially seeing the first battle here for the second year we are spending here at Texas Motor Speedway. All right, here we go. Nice job, Forrest Wang there, transitioning into the second rear clipping zone. Forrest Wang filling the rear clipping zones, tightening up to the front clip. I mean, a solid qualifying run up front, and that's what we talked about, Ryan. That lead car trying to get closest to a perfect qualifying run. All right, so let's see if Forrest Wang, his strategy comes into play. Faint initiation there by Will Parsons. Now Forrest Wang, I talked about that gap. Is he giving him? Oh, and Parsons goes off course. Look out. Woo! All right, well, Parsons goes into the wall right here in front of the judges' stands as Parsons. Make sure he's okay. Let's kill the car. Make sure he's all right. Get thumbs up from Parsons here. Make some noise, will you please, for Will Parsons. Of course, Forrest Wang. Like more of a bruised ego here, Ryan, as take a look at that Toyota Corolla.
It looks like it'll be a pretty clear victory here for Forrest Wang. You can see right here as Parsons transitions, tries to shoot out wide, comes back around, he gets locked up right here. He's not able to transition back and then goes right into the K-rail. You can see it buckles right there a little bit, doing exactly what it should do in that position. He's shaking his head. It looks like he's okay. That's the most important thing. But
going to the judges, Parsons and Wang. Andy, Brian, and Ryan. Forrest Wang gets the win. Forrest Wang, the car number 808, advances on to the top 16. So we're finally back, but fortunately, great weather, Ryan. We're talking about it. It could be sweltering, it could be wet, but right now it's dry conditions. It's go time. Let's send it. Conrad Grunwald, Jeff Stoneback, our second battle Formula Drift competition as Conrad Grunwald. Look at the degree of the angle that Conrad Grunwald possesses right now. Jeff Stoneback trying to get that proximity to Conrad Grunwald. Man, hats off to Stoneback. Well, he's going to be out front. Conrad Grunwald's going to give chase. Here we go. Oh, nice initiation by both the gentlemen. Conrad, some nice confidence there chasing down Stoneback. Looks like they're alternating the order here. Stoneback not getting all the way outside rear clipping zone, and Stoneback. Oh, and contact with Stoneback and Grunwald. Oh, man.
2 for 2.
Yeah. Oh, man, it's such a straightforward track. I'm really surprised that Conrad went into Stoneback like that. But let's take a look at it again. Yeah,
it looks like he didn't have a choice, actually. But you can see right here, nice snappy initiation right there by Conrad in the chase position. That was really cool. You can see Stoneback right there misses that first outer zone and the second outer zone. But this is where the mistake happens right here. As you can see, Stoneback just overextends himself right there. Almost comes to a stop, and Conrad has nowhere to go, and he makes contact right there. So that should be fault of Jeff Stoneback.
I have to assume that it's going to go Conrad, unfortunately, because of Stoneback's mistake. And there it is. It's unanimous. Conrad Grunwald gets the win. Ken Gushi, he is putting it down here in his 2JZ Scion Racing Ready Performance Scion FRS. Kyle Mohan in his Energy X GT Radial Mazda Tricks Mazda RX-8. So here we go. It's got Ken Gushi leading as Kyle Mohan gives chase. Let's see how they do into that first front clip. Through the chicane. Nice job. A little twitchy there from Mohan. Gushi doesn't get all the way out to that rig. Whoa, look at Mohan. Mohan tries to get that proximity. Not a bad aggressive move by Mohan. Man, I like the aggression from Mohan. There you can see Mohan navigates out of it. Ken Gushi will drop into formation here in chase position. As Mohan throws it into the rear clipping zone. Look at him rocketing away from Gushi. Gushi fills that rear clipping zone. Mohan a bit off of that, so that wide swing and then tightens up to the front clip. Andy says Ken Gushi. Brian and Ryan say Ken Gushi. Ken Gushi advances on the Dai Yoshihara versus Jun Meng. Another Formula Drift veteran since day one, Dai Yoshihara in that Falcon Tires turbocharged V8 Subaru BRZ. Going against Jun Meng, naturally aspirated V8 MAV TV Maxxis Tires S13 from Southern California. Both these guys residing in the Los Angeles area. Right, here we go. Dai Yoshihara will be out front as Jun Meng gives chase. A little quick feint entry there. Just a counter flick as Dai Yoshihara, look at that, pouring out some more angle as Jun Meng trying to, forecast how Dai Yoshihara is going to be. Dai Yoshihara closes the gap. Jun Meng touches some dirt. So Jun Meng will be leading as Dai Yoshihara gives chase. All right, Jun Meng initiates in that first front clip, going to the first rear clipping zone. Now that's the way you want to chase there as Dai Yoshihara goes off course, dropping some tire. That could not carry them for Dai Yoshihara. Was it, does that stand? Dai Yoshihara, Jun Meng, Andy, Brian, and Ryan say, going to the judges. Jun Meng says Andy Yen. Brian says Dai Yoshihara. Ryan says, one more time. So a split decision. All right, moving on to our next battle. Dean Carnage Carney, who saw some success at Формула Дрифта Canada as well as Формула Дрифта Seattle. A great event there, dude. Sold out. St. Eustache, an unbelievable event. Dean Carnage Carney was up there battling with the best in Canada. Here we go. The Oracle lighting Achilles radial. Dodge Viper with Taka Ayano way back there. He had some issues. He went off earlier in practice. And another Формула Дрифта veteran, the Flying 86, Megan Racing Drift School USA, Toyota Corolla, Taka Ayano, Dean Carnage Carney. Taka Ayano, Megan Racing, Toyota Corolla versus Dean Carnage Carney. Oracle lighting, Dodge Viper. Let's see if Taco is running healthy here. Dean Carney got that Viper dial, but look at this, more separation again. Oh, and Taco goes off course. And that's exactly what Dean should have done. Ah, man. Andy, Brian, and Ryan, Taka Ayano, and Dean Carney. There it is. Dean Carnage Carney advances on to the top 16. So Vaughn Gittin Jr. will lead in that Monster Energy Nitto tire, Mustang RTR, as Matt Field, he's lighting those Nitto tires as well. Here we go. Vaughn Gittin Jr. getting that outside zone. Look at the angle from Field, chasing him down. Oh! And we're seeing contact from Field as Vaughn Gittin Jr. continues through the paces. Bravo, gentlemen. Some aggressive driving. Put your hands together, Texas Motor Speedway and around the world. Matt Field, you saw it. He knows who he's going against. He has to bring all the weapons to the battle.
Yeah, absolutely. And again, this particular part of the course, again, playing havoc. You can see Vaughn gets out nice and wide. Matt is a little bit shallower. It allows him to get up on the inside, but it looks like he makes contact right there. And then watch this mistake right here on the inside. So it'll definitely, I imagine, will confirm to the judge if there was contact that it will be at the fault of Matt Field. But big ups on Vaughn for staying in that and not spinning out there. And then Matt getting right back on it and giving us an exciting battle.
Again, Field out front. CX Racing. Black Tracks Performance Nitto tires. Vortex Supercharged S14.5 with the iconic Ford, that is the Ford Mustang. Vaughn Gittin Jr., Monster Energy, Nitto tire, Mustang RTR. Wow, Matt Field, separation, Ryan. Huge separation from Gittin. I don't think Gittin knew that Field had that much power. Andy, Brian, and Ryan going to the judges. What do you guys think? One more time, look at this. Brian says, Vaughn Gittin Jr., and Ryan Lantaine says, Vaughn Gittin Jr. gets the win. Are going at it. This is an OMT, and remember, we can go multiple one more times. Let's see if Dai Yoshihara can put it together here. He's going to be out front. Again, a strong showing, qualifying 9th as opposed to Jun Meng's 24th. Let's see, such an exciting lead run by Dai Yoshihara on that first battle. A little twitchy hesitancy, and then there he goes pouring on the angle. Let's see if Jun Meng. There, that's what we want to see from Jun Meng. Earlier in that first battle, we saw him forego that rear clipping zone and towards the middle of the road. So, all right, here we go. As Jun Meng initiates. Nice job by Jun. Getting that outside clipping zone. Dai Yoshihara trying to get in that proximity. And he does as Dai Yoshihara, another wide swing. Needs to get to the back bumper of Jun Meng. Andy, Brian, and Ryan. The verdict goes to Jun Meng for Andy Yen. Brian says one more time, and Ryan Lantaine says Jun Meng. So Jun Meng advances on. All right, Odi Bakshis versus Charles Ng, and Odi Bakshis in that field suspension. Nitto tire S14 going against Charles Ng, Achilles radial. He's in the Maximum Attack Supercharged G37, and somebody who talk about progression through the year. I mean, when he showed up in Long Beach, that thing just, I mean, he didn't make top 32, and then here he is now. He's looking strong, looking aggressive, but talk about aggressive. Speaks softly, carries some big angle. Odi Bakshis, man. Check out this guy. Let's see how he goes into that first rear clipping zone. Look at him, three-wheel motion from Odi Bakshis as Charles Ng goes off course. So Charles Ng getting a bit phased there in the Maximum Attack with Achilles radial G37. So unfortunately for him, does not hang onto it and spins out. So man, unfortunately for Charles Ng.
Well, Jared, as we've been seeing so far in this top 32, a lot of action right here on this transition, the second initiation into that second outer zone right there. You can see he almost makes contact with Odi, and he has to actually pull out of the drift right there. So it looks like for Charles Ng, he's going to be sitting on a deficit. But all
right, here we go. Tyler McCory out front. Matt Kaufman giving chase. Let's see how they do coming to that first front clip. Now there's a front clip right there. You can see it as they point their noses towards it and swing the back end of their vehicle. Both of them not making it to the outside clipping zone as Kaufman just pushes way too hard. And we're seeing it again here, Ryan. These guys seem to be a broken record here. Matt Kaufman, and away they go. Here comes Tyler McCory giving chase to that of Matt Kaufman. All right, into that front clip. It's Kaufman transitioning through the course now. Oh, wow, Kaufman, look at the angle. Drop a tire. Now Tyler McCory closing the gap here. And then Kaufman shutting it down. So Tyler McCory evading some damage to the front end of his Chevrolet Camaro. So competes in the Golden Gate Drift sanctioning body there on Northern California. Going to the judges, I have to assume Andy, Ryan, and Brian. It should be unanimous. Going, there it is. Tyler the Rock McCory gets the win. So here we go with our current points leader, qualified second, Chris Forsberg, going against Juha Rintanen. So I've been told many different ways to pronounce it. I'm not finished, so I apologize if I butcher his name, but I've heard Juha, I've heard Juha, Uha, I've heard a lot, but regardless, a fierce competitor. He's going against the force that is Chris Forsberg. Wow, look at Juha. Nice execution of chasing, but he compromised a lot of that rear clipping zone. Mr. Rintanen, he's going to be leading, as Chris Forsberg will be giving chase in that Chris Forsberg Racing Hankook Tires 370Z. Again, current points leader. Forsberg definitely wanting to advance on for championship contention as Juha going into that second rear clipping zone. Nice job here. Forsberg trying to close the gap as Juha taps that front clip. Oh, so look at this. Andy saying Juha. Brian says Chris. So look at that, 2-1. Chris Forsberg does get the win. So a split decision. Andy Yentz saying Juha here. So Castro will be leading, representing Dominican Republic. Omar, how we doing, buddy? I know you're tuning in and watching back there in DR. Making DR proud out here is Castro. Here we go. So transition into the first rear clipping zone is Castro. Cotto going in for the kill. Cotto drops into formation. Woo! Ryan Cotto. A good forecast. Wow. So here we go. Cotto's going to be out front. Castro giving chase as they go into the first front clip. Transitioning tit for tat, going into the first rear clipping zone. As Castro brings into the second. Now Cotto coming off that rear clipping zone a little early there. Brings to the front clip as Castro closing the door. Wow, look at Castro. Who's going to get the win? Castro, says Andy Yen, Brian, and Ryan. It's unanimous. Dominican Republic zone, Jonathan Castro on the Progresso Metaldan 370Z advances on. Daigo Saito, 2012 Formula Drift champion, going against Mark Landerville, a champion in his native Canada. So here we go. Truly international here as Daigo Saito initiates. Daigo, that 2JZ powered Toyota as Landerville V8, way off course. As Saito rounds it out, Landerville overshoots. We're already forging a pretty exciting one. As I said, Wang versus Grunwald, that's our first battle. Here we go, Landerville versus Saito. Oh, and Landerville, a very interesting approach there. Seemed a slow approach there on initiation. Just seemed a bit off through Daigo Saito. Does not sound 100% there for Landerville. So here we go, Mark Landerville, Daigo Saito, as both these guys are running the Turbo Life, going for the Turbo Cup. Let's make it official. Should be the Ninja. And Daigo Saito, Orlevato, as Diego Santos advances on to the top 16. Some antics from the New Hampshire drifter that is Ryan Turk. Here we go. So Ryan Turk out front. Robbie Bushido Blade Nishida wants to get on the podium again from last year. Here we go. Nice job by Turk. Good transition. Nishida needs to get that proximity. Nishida now closing the door. Look at that around that front clip. Nice job by Nishida. Wrangling him in. All right, so here we go. Nishida out front. Turk giving chase. The Achilles Radial Toyota Soar initiates. Transitions through the chicane into that first rear clipping zone. Oh, Rob Nishida drops the tire. Not too affected there. Does overshoot him, but wraps back around that front clip. Pretty hard act to follow there as the gavel drops. Ryan Turk, says Andy and Brian. And look at that, Ryan Lontaine says one more time. So Ryan Turk gets the win. Ryan Hampshire Turk advances on to the top 16. And due to popular belief, he calls himself Mr. Wasabi. Just saying, clarifying. As Chelsea Denofa initiates, pulling away from Osaki. Navigating through the course, Osaki. Osaki falls back quite a bit. Carl Osaki going to be out front. Chelsea Denofa in that chase position. All right, there we go. Carl Osaki throwing it into that front clip. Look at Chelsea right there. Wow, Chelsea Denofa. Woo, are you kidding me? Oh my goodness. Oh, doctor, look at this. Denofa Somebody call the cops. He absolutely killed that chase job. Hanging out there to dry, and he just threw it into Osaki's door. Unbelievable.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and say that was the best chase run in the top 32. Woo! Probably one of the best chase runs we've seen all weekend.
This
you can
year.
See he's just buried right there. You can barely see him in the chase position. Perfect timing. Gets pitted right up on the inside, right on the back bumper of Osaki all the way. That was a great chase run by Chelsea Denofa. Put a stamp on it. That's an easy win for him.
Without further ado, let's make it official. Denofa gets the win, and rightfully so. I'm sorry, Carl, but you saw him riding shotgun with you. Denofa advances on with what I have to say is probably the best chase job of the year. Frederick Osbo, Darren McNamara. These guys have gone against each other 3 times before, with Frederick Osbo winning 2 of those 3 times. Can Frederick Osbo win again, or is Darren McNamara going to get in his way? Look at Frederick Osbo ripping right now, but Darren McNamara gets that proximity. Good showing, man, getting lost in a Henko tire smoke. Woo! Let him know you're here, Texas. Here we go, D-Mac leading, Osbo giving chase. United States Air Force top 32. Dropping into formation is Osbo. Come through the chicane in that first rear clipping zone. Nice job by McNamara. A bit of a slow transition, allowing Osbo to close the door in proximity. Second to last battle. Going to Frederick Osbo is Andy Yen. Brian and Ryan say Frederick Osbo. Frederick Osbo gets the win. All right, so here's our final battle. Michael Essa versus JTP, Justin Pollock. Now, Michael Essa, 2013, a Formula Drift champion. Our final battle. Be sure to visit Tyler McCory's pit. Go check out, you can win a GoPro camera. We'll tell you more details on how you can win a GoPro camera. Text and win. Also, go by Von Gint Jr.'s era. Text and win a Ford Fiesta ST and a full experience. Here we go. Michael Essa, Justin Pollock, transitioning into that first rear clipping zone. Essa filling at JTP. Justin Pollock applying the pressure as he's right there, a teal and blue shadow on his door. Justin Pollock, the boy in blue, rocking the blue oval. JTP, Justin Pollock, a solid chase run.
Well, the first part of that run was really standout by Michael Essa on the angle right here, but JTP absolutely putting it on in the chase position. You can see right here he tucks in as Michael Essa gets as close to that first and second outer zone as he can with great angle. But JTP right here on the last part of the run, just door-to-door action right here against Michael Essa. Such an impressive move right there.
So Justin Pollock, I assume, has to have the advantage right now. A killer chase run, Ryan, as JTP will be leading, going in that first front clip. Here we go. Justin Pollock, good angle. Michael Essa now, look at that. Oh! Pollock continues through the course. As JTP, he could be getting the win here, and I assume he will. Let's make it official. Sliding left. Justin Pollock gets the win. JTP advances on. Michael Essa and his Essa Autosports New Egg Automotive Bilstein BMW is knocked out. As Daigo Saito out front, Ryan Turk giving chase. Look at Saito coming in. Guns ablazing here on that rear clipping zone. Ryan Turk does not get to the outside clipping zone as Saito coming through the course.